Hello, guys. Oh, we're live. Woo! We're live everywhere. I'm always surprised when that works. Hey, everybody. Hey, music warriors. Hey, friends and members of our Gypsy Viking tribe. How y'all doing today? I hope you're having an amazing weekend. I know I am. And I want to thank you all for it. So this Thursday, it was my birthday. I turned 33, and also Alastair and I got engaged. So that was my birthday gift. And thank you all so much for your beautiful messages, your birthday wishes, and your congratulations on our engagement. We're so happy to hear from all of you. And thanks for, having supported my channel all this far, and for your beautiful feedback on my music that I share. So since today is dedicated to my birthday celebration, hey Tad, I thought we would do my original songs mostly, right? So I have three that are very unique to me. They're important to me. I mean to say special to me. So one of them at the end, I will play Kalamika because we will be releasing a music video on it, and we're about to start the shooting process. So by the end of July, mid-August, we're going to finish shooting it, and then we're going to. Oh, hey, hello, hi, Waters. Hey, Norman, how you guys doing? Thank you so much. Happy birthday. Thank you. So hi from Toronto. And yesterday we had a really nice time with Alistair's family. We went to wild woods. That's where we go to get away in quarantine. It was so fun. Stay tuned for my drumming videos in the woods. You'll see it's really cool in there. It's so awesome. There's so many everything, just like trees and grass and mosquitoes and, and the two giant dogs that are love to roll in the grass. So stay tuned for my video coming out on that. I'm gonna try to also edit some of my drumming videos into one YouTube video. And oh, thank you, Paul. I get a comment on my video. Thank you. So anyway, so yes, and I will try to make a big video presentation just of the drumming. So it's something that I love to do, to explore new sound, to tap into my sort of soothing vibe. Funny enough, I find it to be, metal and nature sounds go really well together for me. I just totally love both, and I feel like one sort of inspires the other. And to me, some of my favorite artists do that already, like Tina Guo. She combines nature sounds with metal and creates original tracks for her sponsored campaigns. Oh, there's Yuliana Krivoshavkina. She is an artist from Kazakhstan, if I'm correct. Sorry if I'm wrong, but I know she travels a lot and she performs nature sounds from, Kazakhstan has this rich culture of nature. It's kind of like, think Mongolia, China, and it's sort of but it's their own culture. So I totally love it. Like, she's so amazing. She plays Hamus or Juharp. What else is the name for? I forget what else the name for it is, but she's so amazing, and I totally love her music. So these are the people that inspire me to create, because they're combining what is the true source of life in our nature with the heavy metal sort of track, right? So that's what I intend to do. And hey, Melvin, thank you. So today, I just wanted to play for you three of my original songs that I'm sure you've heard before, especially if you have my album. If you don't have my album yet, you're welcome to order it on virabromenko.com/shop. Hey, Dallin, how you doing? So, hey, Jim. So if you'd like to order one, I do ship them out. They do arrive. We have had about 5 people order during quarantine, which I didn't even expect. So thank you guys. And it arrived. I received a confirmation that everything's good. The postal offices still work. And yeah, so why don't we start with Ale Adin? Thank you. Dave. Happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you, Luke. Hey. All right. Then we have Mike. Hey, Dylan. Hey, Ray. Hey, Dylan again. Dylan. Lots of Dylan. Hey, Dylan. I know. Dylan's always the first. So, yay. Then we have Jim, Nelvin, Norman. Oh, sorry, guys. I got a phone call. So, Tad, Waters. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. So, this is a song called Ayla Bien, and it was written for Tyrion Lannister from the Game of Thrones. So, as you guys know, some of you do, some of you don't. But I've written my first album inspired by the Game of Thrones from the Song of Ice and Fire, but it was originally the book that inspired me. So I haven't watched the show until I've read all the books that came out so far. And I really love the story. I love the writing. I love George Martin's way of telling a story. It is just so intriguing and compelling, and a lot of that stuff was not quite in the book, but that's in the show, I mean, but that's okay. So my first half of the album is definitely inspired by the books, and the ending is more of my perspective on how it all wrapped up. Yeah, so I hope you enjoy that, and I will be doing a special podcast episode on just talking about my music influences and where I draw my inspiration, and different tools that I use to compose and create, and how it inspires me, like what I find helpful, what I don't find helpful, with some tips on maybe perhaps you would like to start writing music and you need some creative direction. So I'll be happy to share mine. If you like it, you're welcome to implore these things into your work as well. So yeah, let's see. So next song, Horseman. That song is so special. You guys have been seeing videos and photos of me and the horse Teddy. Teddy was so cute. Oh my God. So he's a horse that is a pet of one of our friends in Guelph, and he's just so cute, and he's so well behaved too. I had so much fun making a video, and I feel like so because I played on the electric instrument and it was not plugged in, it was just soft enough not to annoy him, or I don't know, maybe he enjoyed it. So it was pretty soft. It was this violin, right? So it was not plugged in for the video. So he was really curious about what I'm doing there. And every time I start playing, he would come up and look. And once he scared me because he came up pretty fast. So that was really fun to do. I've never worked with a live horse before, but I totally love them. I love horses. I think they're beautiful and really fun too. They're like, kids and adult horse bodies, because they do have like a psychology of a child, right? So they're really fun. Anyway, give me a second. I'm going to change the shoulder rest. I tried a taller one today, but I feel like it's a bit too tall. There we go, that's better. I like to have some flexibility in my grip. So if it's a little shorter, I can actually move better with my shoulder. I can sort of like change the way that I position myself. So that's great. Yes, and one of my birthday presents that is kind of delayed, but it's coming soon. I think about a couple of months and it will be here. I have ordered, with help of my investor father-in-law to be, we have ordered a Viper from Mark Wood. It's an electric violin that's the best professional instrument out there today, and it's going to have 7 strings, Barbera pickup. It's going to be colored in super dark black. It's going to be so dark that it's going to be shiny. I totally love it. I love Mark Wood. I appreciate people like him so much, and he's been a role model in my career as well for the past few years that I consciously remember. And I'm pretty sure before that as well, I've heard his music before, because every time I listen to his album, I'm like, I know this stuff. So I probably heard it when I was a kid, and I just didn't realize who it was until I grew up. So here we go. Well, anyway, a lot of this stuff is inspired by, a lot of my music is inspired by the films and stories that I read, um, the some stories in my life too, and my heritage. So to me, to write good music, it has to be genuinely you. It has to show who you are and tell your story in your own unique way. So for me, I would say folk metal is a big genre umbrella, but I think mine is more to do with Ukrainian gypsy, cinematic nature sounds and metal. So some of you say that some of my tracks are too chill to be metal, but I don't necessarily agree. I understand they're a bit more cinematic than traditionally what is known to be metal, but I recently re-listened to Rammstein's first CD, and some of his last two tracks are really chill. Yeah, like I don't think metal is always about banging your head real hard. It's it's definitely a part of it, but you could still be a metal artist and write very lyrical music in that genre. So to me, Rammstein is a great example because if you really understand the lyrics of what he's singing about, and the music just works so well with it. Like to me, honestly, this is a masterpiece. Rammstein's every song is a masterpiece because it's so lyrical. It's pictorialism is so rich in it, and it's also just powerful enough to be in the genre of metal. So I totally love it. Like listen to Mutter. Like it's a very chill song, but it's so sad and it's so emotional that it just makes you want to, you know, jam and bang your head or whatever. So it's yeah, to me, I don't think there's ever a clear division between genres. See, the genres were invented as a way to make it easier for you to find the music that you like. But this big umbrella is huge, right? So just the metal music itself, it could go from spiritual drumming to very hardcore heavy metal and acid face melting solos. So this is a big, big genre. So to be more specific, mine is cinematic, warrior themed gypsy metal. I hope that clears it up. As in, like, I'm not trying to claim to be the best metal artist. I'm not trying to claim to be the best gypsy violinist ever because that's not possible. There's so many styles, there's so many genres, there's so many artists that do similar things to what you're doing. And it's amazing. That's why I love to interview them on my show, right? So yes, I will do a special podcast just to share with you guys the very specifics and history of what inspired my music and what I am writing for my album number two. So stay tuned for that. It's gonna be an epic reveal coming soon. Can't wait. Meanwhile, let's go on horseback. At Portman, you guys have heard it before. This is a concert version. So when you're tuning into live streams that we do every Sunday, 12 o'clock Toronto time, Eastern Standard Time, I believe it is. So 12 o'clock every Sunday we're here. I hope you guys enjoy it. So the version of playing for you here are different from the ones on the CD. So these are concert songs, which means that we prepared these backing tracks for me to do a concert. So when we are out of quarantine, we're going to do a live show finally. First, we couldn't do it because we were still writing the music and still producing tracks. Then coronavirus hit, so obviously all the events are closed now and we're staying safe. But it doesn't mean that we cannot have a fun, engaging evening of music. And Jacob and I have decided that we're going to start by doing online content. So that's another cool thing coming our way soon. So we have two exciting projects coming. One is the music video for Kalamika, and two is the online concert series that we're going to do here through Instagram, through Facebook, through YouTube. There'll be a special link for all of those who opted in, and we will have ourselves a concert. So that's going to be cool. And if you guys think it's going to be like this, it's not going to be like this. It's actually going to be on a green screen in Jacob's studio, where he's going to put all the cool effects and, locate me into like a place that looks like a concert space. Or we're going to play videos in the background of my music from before, and these beautiful landscapes and scenes where we shot our videos are going to be playing on the background. So it's going to be so cool. Now all of these digital ideas are rising even faster because of the quarantine, and I feel like that's a great way to connect and have an experience while staying safe, right? So here we go. Stay tuned for that. It's coming. It's coming. Ooh, I got so many comments. Thank you, guys. Who's that? Javier says, happy birthday. Yay, wishing you a beautiful birthday. Enjoy your day. Thank you. You enjoy your day too. Dylan says, happy birthday to you, my friend. Thank you. Pete says, happy birthday. Thank you. Well, it was actually on Thursdays, just that I was working all week until, this weekend. So we're celebrating today with you guys. And thanks for being a part of the tribe. Thank you for supporting me for all this time. And one more thing that you can do, if you would like to support my music production, if you would like to help us make more videos without breaking a buck and, just like spending all of our money and be like, what do I do now? So if you guys want to help us out, you are most welcome to become a patron on my Patreon page. So it's patreon.com/Vera Burmenko, my name and last name. Patreon.com/Vera Burmenko. Go ahead, check it out. We have some prizes for you there. We also have videos that nobody else gets, and all the things that I'm going to do, like this video and the concert series, they get announced months before everyone else gets to hear about them. So you could be the first to hear. Even if you opt in for just like the lowest tier, you get the inside scoop first, right? So no one else gets it, just you. I will also be sending you weekly or bi-weekly videos inside my process of creating my album number 2, Obsidian, and I'm so happy to share that with you. We have 2 tracks. We're working on a second track right now. It's going to be a little darker than what you're used to hearing so far, and I feel like this is going to reflect very well the critical situation in the world, the crisis, the apocalypse, the quarantine, the human rights movement that we're going through right now, the rights and freedoms that we're fighting for. It's actually funny how my lyrics was so inspired by it even before it started. It was just all about freedom and well, I think it's because naturally as a Ukrainian we're very freedom loving people, so we have fought for freedom for years too in our history, and I feel like I have that definite connection to it. So I hope that that song inspires all of you to fight for what's right for you. Right? Okay, here we go. Kennedy, thank you. Happy birthday. Byron, thank you. Hey, yeah, lots of exciting stuff is coming. So if you guys want to be the first to get it, oh, another thing my Patreon gets that nobody else gets, downloads of my cover songs. I do not sell my covers because I don't feel like they're not really my songs, but they could be my productions, right? So what we do is I do not sell them to anybody else, but I give them to you for free. If you become a Patreon, I share them with you. And I only put on my album the songs that I've written myself. So In Patreon, you get an extra bonus that no one else gets. It's a download of all my songs that have not been put on the album or released. Isn't that cool? And it's also because I'd like to hear your opinion. As someone who's supporting my music, I'd like to hear from you, right? So Mary says, wanted to wish you a happy birthday the other day, but then you mentioned your engagement, which made me so happy. Oh, thank you, Mary. Thank you, everybody, for all of your good wishes, and we're so happy to hear from you. Oh, it's gotten pretty dark in here, rainy. That's okay. So we're gonna close with Kalamika, which is a special video that we're gonna produce in just about a month. So stay tuned, and here it is. Woo! Hey! Woo! So that was the Kalamika. So just like in the song, the video is going to start off with the traditional sceneries from like our Ukrainian culture. We're going to be wearing all those, head pieces made of flowers, and it's going to be beautiful. And then eventually it's going to turn into this kind of hardcore heavy beat. So yay, thank you guys. Miri says, who couldn't wish to dance when their hair when they hear you play those folk melodies? Oh, thank you so much. I love that. Thank you. So that's amazing. I think I'm actually gonna do that for my own wedding too. Like whenever we do that, so I will play music. I have to, because I mean, like, duh. Absolutely. So that's something to plan for as well. Uh, thank you for it. Happy birthday. Thank you, guys. Peter says happy birthday. Thank you. And thank you, everybody. Thank you for your support. Thank you for staying tuned for all of these things that I love making. And I want to make more. I want to bring more into our tribe. So please help us produce videos by becoming a patron on patreon.com/Vera Bromenko. And if you haven't gotten my album yet, it's on my website at verabromenko.com/shop. Other things that we do have on the website are beautiful mugs like these to inspire you to get out of bed every morning and fight. We've also recently created a calendar, so you can get one now. It's on my site in my shop. So just go to verabromenko.com/shop. You will find my album is the first thing, and click to the other collections. There's t-shirts and mugs. There's photo books and prints. Those are all separate collections. So yeah, go ahead, check it out. If you can't find something, or you are looking for something that's, has been sort of like moved somewhere, you don't see it again, let me know. I'll be happy to send you a direct link. All right. So just so you guys know, every time you make a purchase of my CD, of my merchandise, you are helping me produce more music. All of this money goes towards my next project, so we can create more beautiful music together and enjoy it and help make the world a happier place for all of us. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend. I'll see you guys next week. Stay tuned for the replays. They're coming to your email soon. Bye.